Welcome to Barely Balanced. We're two realtor moms building businesses, raising kids, and trying to stay mostly sane. I'm Larissa.
And I'm Sarah.
And this is where real estate and real life collide. We are recording. What are we doing here today?
Oh,
I don't know, but we made it.
we made it. We did it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's Monday.
It's Monday. It feels like a Monday. I don't know about you, but it feels like a Monday because I've been waking up at 5 a.m. To listen in to the family reunion that's going on right now in Atlanta. And I don't want to be in Atlanta. And we're in Washington. And that means I'm waking up
3 hours ahead. Yeah.
in Atlanta time. I mean, I can still do it for my sweatpants, so that's nice.
Yeah. You don't need no makeup, nothing needed.
No.
Yeah. What time do you usually wake up?
Like 6. But I mosey myself downstairs. Okay. I get some coffee, relax in bed for like 45 minutes, and then I'm like, everybody get out of this fucking house. You know?
Oh.
I do it like that. Oh, I don't say the F word, though, to my kids. Yeah. I say fart in house.
Oh.
I'm like,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't like, we try and, if a cuss word slips out in front of my kids, they call me out on it.
That's good. I get a
well,
that's a bad word.
Also, like, it's good. Stupid is a bad word in our house.
That's smart.
Yeah, like, I mean,
I tried to train watermelon as a bad word for a little while. They didn't buy it.
Why is that?
I don't know.
What I've discovered, though, you have to be careful because then they go to once they get a certain age, then they go to play dates and they're like, they said whatever at so and so's house. Yeah. And then it's like, oh, well, fat really isn't a bad word. You're actually allowed to say
They were cutting the watermelon, I know.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No, but I do have a hard time relaxing in the morning and then getting everybody out of the house because nobody wants to move. And so I don't know how to get people moving.
We have a house of early risers in my house.
Do you?
Yeah. Nobody sleeps in. There's no sleeping in. I'm lucky if people are still asleep at 7.
Oh, yeah, for sure. No, we're all up by like 6:15, which I do find nice, though, because I'm replying to people in bed at 6 a.m. I know.
Stop it.
No, I really do. Okay, hear me out, though. Yes, because I have clients that text me at midnight and 10 p.m. and all this. I know that midnight and 10 p.m. is the same thing.
It is.
It's the same thing. They text me, and then when I wake up, I see it, and I want to reply to it. It's my own.
You are breaking boundaries.
Listen. I do feel slightly.
You can't reply to them that early.
Yes, well, if they have an iPhone, I'm putting it on a delay send. Do you notice how I texted you?
What I was going to tell you.
I texted you at exactly 9 a.m.
Oh, she's very on top of it.
No, I actually texted you at like 5:45.
Good, perfect.
So I'll do that. But here's the thing: if people are available, like I have people who work night shift. Like if they're available,
that's totally different,
and they want to send a message because they don't want to forget.
Yeah.
Then I tell them, I'm like, send me the message, but I'm not going to reply till I'm available.
Yeah.
And then it's my own secret vindication of like, you sent this at midnight? Yeah. I'm sending this back at 6 a.m. Yeah.
Okay, I get that. I do get that. And there's always going to be the exception to the rule, but you have to set, especially in this business, do you even have a day off?
I mean, I will take time.
No. I mean, no, I don't have a day of the week that you tell your clients, I don't work on Sundays. No. I don't work on Wednesdays, whatever it is.
I am 9 years in this business and that stresses me out. It stresses me the watermelon out.
Tell me more. Why does that stress you out?
To have a full day that I'm supposed to not respond to people feels, I conceptually understand that process. I get that and I want that for me. But it stresses me out more than it's worth. And this is the battle that I've had with boundaries with real estate forever, because you do need time off. And I do take time off. But to have a consistent time off stresses me out because this business doesn't run in, it doesn't stop.
There's going to be a push and then you're having a closing on the day I get that. And it happens for sure.
Do you take a day off?
Well, yeah, but here's my day off.
Watch you just be like, also no.
Also no, I tell my clients Sundays for sure is a no.
Yeah.
And Wednesdays I'm home with my kids. I'll answer text messages and Not so much on emails,
Yeah.
but I'll answer a question here and there, but I'm not taking any appointments.
Okay, so I
I'm
do
not going to do a
that.
showing or something like that.
I do that.
Okay.
I do that a lot. But I
Okay.
don't have a consistent day that I do that with. I just
They,
always have to get in 2 a week. I
okay.
want to do 2 non-client appointments a week.
Oh,
Client
good.
appointment days.
Non-appointment days.
But
Yeah.
I'm not ever not texting or not
Well,
emailing.
I think that's the nature of the
But is that the
beast.
problem though? I worry that that is the problem because then my brain doesn't like I can't shut off.
There are agents up north,
Hmm.
and I know you've had listings up there. I know
Hmm.
you know, like they do not work on the weekends. Their emails auto reply. If you send an offer on a Saturday or Sunday, it will be reviewed and presented to their seller on the next business day.
That's great.
I know. It's just not. Yeah.
I think it's truly just the way
And
that you think
listings go
about it.
on Tuesdays. They don't go on.
They go Tuesdays,
No.
not Thursdays.
Mm-mm.
We always do
I
Thursdays,
know. I always do a Thursday too.
and I always review Tuesdays.
And they review on Mondays or Tuesdays.
So I've heard of this from other areas too, of like people who have moved states, agents who have moved states,
Yeah.
and have said this functions very different, right?
Yes.
And I think it really just does come down to like, how do you want to run your business? Because clearly you can do it however you want.
Right. Well, life by design. How do
Yeah,
you I think that's always a easier concept to
yeah.
than in execution, but it is something to definitely keep in the forefront because this business can easily run you if you're not running it.
Mine's the texting. My problem right now is the texting, I think. It's like never knowing when it like actually I can shut off because I want to reply
Well,
right away.
do you have a window of time like what you're saying? Like I will set like send at this time.
Yeah, I won't reply, but then it's there in my head and I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking it's the mind. I think
Like how
it's
are
the
they going to
mental
respond?
jargon. No, I think it's like it's not even mental jargon. What is it even called? It's the mental like effort, mental load. That's what they
The
call
mental
it.
load.
The mental load. That's a whole nother topic.
That is a whole, yeah.
Pin that. Um, it's like the
Tune into
mental,
next
yeah,
week.
right? It's the mental load of thinking about like when I plug back in, I'm gonna respond to Peter and then Mia, and then
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
book T's dentist appointment, and
Mm-hmm.
then I'm gonna do all these things. And I think that boundary, like the mental boundary, is now the hardest. I can set an out of office, I can communicate I'm not
Yeah.
available,
Yeah.
but it's like, how do I then tell my brain to chill?
Um, I don't think it's a one size fits all.
I was really hoping for an answer here.
For me,
Yeah.
is writing it down.
Oh, I like that.
I
Yeah.
write it
Do you
down.
journal?
Yeah. I
Okay.
have a journal like by my bed, on my phone.
Yeah.
So I always can be like, okay, because I will forget if
Oh,
I
yeah.
have to write things down. And so, and once I write it
Yeah.
down and like release that from my brain, then I can go to sleep or then I
That's
can move on.
nice.
You know what I mean? You have to, because you will, I know you have ADHD, right?
Yeah.
ADD. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our brains, hold on.
All the
It will,
acronyms.
I, all of
I have
them.
all the
We have them
acronyms.
all. We're so blessed, gifted. Um, Sam. Anyway, I try and explain it to my husband. It's like I have a ticker. He's like, you walk into a room and you forget, or you're in the middle of a sentence and you forget what you're
Yeah.
saying because my brain jumped to something else. And I
Hmm.
was like, it'll come back around though. It's like I have a mental ticker, like the
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Nasdaq
Yeah.
is always crossing and going with,
Oh my
and
gosh.
I'm just waiting for it to come back around because it'll come back around. Like just hit me in 20 minutes when the loop starts
I don't
again.
trust that mine will come back around, but that is so funny
It
that you
does though.
mentioned that. There, I was just watching the Olympics is on, right? And I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
just
yeah.
watching the Olympics,
Oh,
and one of the, I don't know what if you're
she's a figure skater.
okay. I was gonna talk about Alyssa, but I think Lisa, I don't know her name. I'm sorry. No, there was another girl, and they were asking her like in an interview question. They're like, "You're always so quick. What is it like to be inside your head?" And she laughs. Her reaction is laughing, and I'm like,
You don't want in here.
"We don't, we don't want to know." Like, could
No.
you imagine? Like, you're just constantly seeing what's in there.
Oh,
I think I would get a different set of like empathy from my husband. I think he'd be like, "Wow."
did you know I learned this? from my husband. I used to take offense to it when I'd be like, "Hey, what are you thinking?" And he'd say nothing.
Oh no, it's such a gift. They really
They
don't.
really, their brain
It's
really
hard
is.
to understand.
I I didn't know
Yeah.
until probably 3, 4 years ago that that was actually possible. I didn't know
I,
other people's brains did that.
yeah.
And if yours does that, good for you. I'm jealous.
I'm jealous
I
too.
thought that he was like, okay, he's either doesn't want to share
Yeah. Yeah.
what he's thinking about. He's still processing it,
Mm-mm.
not ready to share, thinking about things he shouldn't be thinking about, something,
Yeah.
right? Like that, I automatically jump to that. And it's not. He's
Yeah.
just literally
Literally
not
not thinking.
thinking.
We get in the car now, and my husband like hands me the little wire thing to plug in my phone. He
Uh-huh.
goes, "You want to share what you're listening to?" Knowing full well I've got music in my head. Like it's just happening. It's just there's music
Yeah.
playing in there. You want
Yeah.
to share it? He does this like multiple times a week. Do you want to share what you're listening to? And I'm like, sure. And I'll go find the song that I was thinking about.
That is like a love language. That is
It's
so sweet.
He's
He knows
embracing the
you.
crazy. I mean, we've been
Yeah.
married. This is our 10 years. We've been married for 10 years this year.
Oh, together a lot longer too, though,
Yeah, we've
right?
been together for like 15.
Yeah.
I told him, I was like, you've had like possession of me longer than my mother has. So you should be nicer. This is your fault.
Oh, you have more to do with this now.
Yeah, this is his fault.
Good for you guys. Yeah, I think we just had my husband and I met at his company's Christmas party and we
Oh my
just went
gosh,
to our
fun.
16th on Friday. Crazy.
We're not old enough for this.
I am. I'm older than you. I'm your big sis.
You're my big sis. Oh my gosh. No, but I think it's important that like we continue working on boundaries and like what feels right. And there's also like no right or wrong, right?
Yeah.
Like the idea of taking a full day that I have an out of office and I don't reply to people stresses me the watermelon out that I'm not going
Mm-hmm.
to do it.
I love that you're saying watermelon.
I just feel like I got a little too close earlier.
Yeah.
And I don't want to talk about any. What was yours?
Oh,
Fat.
fat.
Yeah, you know what? That's also
Stupid.
a rude word. So
It is. It
that's
is
fine.
rude.
Yeah.
I mean, but you can.
Except for
I
the
mean, there's
PH version.
something. Yeah.
Fat,
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Um, you got to set the boundaries that make sense for you. And I think
Yeah.
that takes a lot of introspection. And I also think it takes like trying the different boundaries,
Mm-hmm.
like trying to take a full day off and
Yes.
trying to take a half day. Also, a half day doesn't
But
work for me.
also, like, but
Yeah.
where it also depends on where you're at in your business,
Mm-hmm.
where you're at in your home,
Mm-hmm.
family life. Are you single? Girl, grind, right? No
100%.
kids, do it.
I was working 80-hour weeks
Oh
before
my
I had
gosh, I
kids.
took
I
naps under my
loved
desk.
it.
Yes,
I
before
loved
kids.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I'm not driving all the way back to my house when I got a showing down south. I'll just nap here.
Yeah.
I was pregnant taking naps. I'm telling you,
I love that.
driven. But now it's like, hey, I gotta go pick up my kids in about 20 minutes. So we better
Yeah.
wrap, like
Yeah.
that kind of thing. You're like, actually, I
Speaking
do.
of, I do actually have to pick up my son in 20 minutes.
Perfect.
But I think that is what's so cool about this industry
Mm-hmm.
and about this job is that when you build it in a way that then works for you, you're not like, oh, I have to, because if I don't do this, I'm not going to get paid and then I can't feed my family. We're not talking about that level of business anymore. We're talking
Right.
about the level of business that this business brings me freedom
Mm-hmm.
and it gives me the ability to go to the gym, get my nails done, record a podcast, get my son by 3 p.m. And
Yeah.
nobody has yelled at me
Yep.
because I'm doing the things that I want to do. Now, is this every day? No,
No.
because tomorrow I've got about 51 people I have to make phone calls to. So it like washes.
Yeah.
But then also like it's that ebb and flow.
Yeah.
And like it's constant. And there's also like seasonality to it where there's
Totally.
weeks where I'm like, I have zero time off. I have zero time to breathe. And then there's weeks where I'm like, am I gonna sell an what am I doing here?
Yeah. I think the setting the boundaries for your schedule has to be, again, not one size fits all.
Mm-mm.
To me, it's I'll start replying at 9 a.m., whether that's a delayed response and I responded at 6 o'clock or something,
Yeah.
and I will not miss dinner at home feeding my kids more than twice a week.
Yep, I have that exact same.
And like dinner and bedtime, I will not miss more than twice a week.
Yep.
Because that's like, they're the reason why I'm doing all this. I don't want to miss that part.
No. And they're both like our babies are all young.
Yeah.
So like I have a 6 and a 2.5-year-old.
Yeah.
And
Who's
like,
8 now.
oh
Eight,
my
8 and 4. I
8 and 4. See, but we're still in the thick of like bedtimes.
Yeah.
And they want us there for bedtimes.
Yes.
And I think that
I
is so
still
important
carry
that
them to
like,
bed.
oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
I will carry my 8-year-old to bed to every day until, I mean,
I love it.
tell me
Until
I
they
don't
tell me
lift
I
weights.
can't.
He's 62 pounds.
Yes, mama.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll carry him anywhere he asks me to.
Oh my gosh, so cute. Yeah, and I think that's like that is what this is about though. Like having the boundaries that are maybe more fluid than just like a single day off.
Totally.
The fluidity is 2 times a week, not missing more
Yes.
than 2 times a
Yeah.
week. Replying to messages on your schedule. That was the thing. It's on your schedule, not
Mm-hmm.
just whenever they're sent.
Yeah.
I got really crazy the other day. I didn't reply to a message that was sent to me at 7 p.m. and I waited until the next morning. I
How
felt
did
so
that feel?
scandalous. My client did not care at all, but I
No.
felt so
They're like
scandalous.
reply. So I think when you sit down with them on those consultations and say like, how do you
Yeah,
prefer to be communicated with? And here's my schedule.
100%. Yep,
Yeah, they expect that.
yep,
And when you have already set that expectation up front,
yep,
they know that you're not going to be responding after 8 o'clock because you're doing bedtime or whatever,
yeah.
it is that you say. So
And you treat
yeah,
people how you teach people how to treat you,
yes,
right?
you
And
teach people how
how
to treat
they
you.
can interact with you. And I think
Yeah,
that's such
as soon
so
as
cool.
you tiptoe outside of that boundary line, they're going to run with it, just like your kids do.
Although I will say, when I had T, my youngest, and I was breastfeeding, and then I would reply to messages at 4 a.m. My lender at the time was like, "What
What are
are
you
you doing?"
doing?
I was like,
Well, I'm
"Well,
up.
I'm
So,
up, so I'm gonna work."
yeah.
And I had another client at the time who was also like had a baby, and she's like
Up
messaging back. She's like,
together.
"I love this for us." So,
Yeah.
but it's good. It's on my schedule. It was
Yeah.
what made sense for me, and it wasn't
Yeah.
like invasive for
And
my
I'm going to go
clients.
back to sleep for another 2 hours and then we're going to get the day started.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And at 2 o'clock, I won't be replying because I will be sleeping.
Perfect. Split shift. That's what I say.
Split shift.
It's a split shift. The mornings are for the lenders and escrow, and the evenings are for the clients.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well,
The
this was
middle of the
good.
day's for me, I guess. It's when we record this podcast. Perfect. Well, how do you feel about boundaries?
We're going to pin this. We're going to revisit this. There's so many, I think, little tiny little fingerling webs we need to go off, trails we need to go off on
Yeah.
this one. And I think so many people experience this too.
Yeah.
So we're going to come back.
Tips and tricks or
Yeah. We're going to pin this. Maybe we'll talk about it again next week.
Love to.
Okay.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you. Bye. If you're in this season 2
or something we said hit home, follow along.
We'll see you next week.